It took me longer to get down that tree than it did get up the tree. I was like, are you serious? I started once just climb out of that thing and slide down it and leave it up there like, here, you can have it, you know. Surely, as if I'd have done that, the thing would have came down on top of me. I know it probably would. But I know that when we look at our problems and all the things that we go through, sometimes life, it gets hard and it gets rough. But we don't give up. If we can be that, and that's what really hit home for me yesterday as I was driving back, is if I can be that persistent on want to be up in a stand, how much more persistent I can be to be in the will of God.
Amen.
Hello. You see, sometimes we have to dig that well. Sometimes we have to get in there. And that's when I was praying. I said, God, I need you to help me. I need you to touch. I need you to move, oh God. And that's when God spoke to me and he says, it's not a fountain. It's a well. There's a difference. There's a difference between a fountain and a well. Fountain, the water is already moving. The well, you have to draw from. You have to draw from that well. And sometimes it's work to get that bucket down into that water. And then it's work getting that bucket back up to you to where you can drink from it. But I'm here to tell you, when you drink from that bucket, when you drink from that well of life, it satisfies the soul. It replenishes the spiritual man of you so heavily till you know that you are more than a conqueror through Christ Jesus. Nothing can stand in your way. Nothing can move you the way the determination moves you. You see, we need to dig in order to get to that breakthrough. And I'll remind us once again. Verse 17 says that Isaac departed thence and pitched his tent in the valley of Gerar and dwelt there. You see, he could have went anywhere else. He could have dug a totally different well. But he knew where the water was. He knew exactly where to go to. Church, today we know where to go to. We know where that water is. What are we looking at, though? What are we looking down when we say, God, I need to draw from that? When the Samaritan woman drew water for Jesus, she had no idea who she was drawing it for. All she knew is she had a job to do, and that was draw water from that well. But something changed whenever she recognized and realized who Jesus is. Something changes in us when we draw from that well and we recognize and realize who Jesus is, what he can do, how he can replenish. Church, sometimes, like I said, when we get out of that pit, when we draw ourselves up and we look and we see nothing but barren, know this and know it for sure, that there is a well right before you, and you need to draw from it, that we will never thirst again. And we know that no matter what comes or what goes, we can always go back to that well and draw from it. That is where our provision is. That is where our health is. That is where we need to be. That's where we need to go. We don't need to go to some other thing that kind of halfway fixes the problem. We don't need to medicate it. Hello.
That's right.
We need to rebuke it. Come on. We don't just need to entertain it. We need to rebuke it. That's where we need to be. And the only way that's going to happen is by us drawing from that spiritual well to get that living water deep within us. Amen? Stand please. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord God. We know that coming out of a situation is hard work. And I still come out of those situations a lot of times. And I thirst for righteousness. I thirst for His glory. And sometimes my well gets a little cluttered. Sometimes the water down in there gets a little bit murky. I know what to do. You know what to do. So why don't we do it? It's because we get lost in selfishness sometimes. Sometimes we get lost in self-pleasure. Oh God, you gave me these things for a reason. You wanted me to be happy. He wanted you to be happy. That's why He went to the cross. He wanted you to succeed and thrive. That's why He rose again. Isn't it time that we learn the true meaning of the real provision? That we can draw from that well of life. That no matter what comes or goes, we're going to dig in and we're going to dig out and we're going to keep standing. We're going to keep believing. We're going to keep knowing that God is greater than anything that comes against us. We can't do it from where we are. We have to get in. We have to be determined. So today, let's be determined that we're going to draw from that well once again. Doesn't matter who's standing beside you. Doesn't matter who's standing next to you. Doesn't matter who's looking at you. It has no meaning at all. What meaning is that you draw from that water once again. You draw from it. These altars are open for all of us today. All of us. It's your turn and your time for you and God. Isn't it time that we got restored? Isn't it time that we got revived? It's our time. Take this time this morning. And if you have to dig a little bit longer, keep digging. Keep digging.